Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dr. D's 5-minute lecture series. Today, I'm going to be talking about two concepts that are central to South Asian philosophy and religion, and that is the ideas of karma and rebirth. All right, so I got my timer. Let's get started. So, what is karma? In its simplest understanding, karma, which comes from the Sanskrit word karman, which literally means action, is the idea that people reap what they sow. Thus, every action of thought, word, or deed leads to a moral consequence at some future point. So, this agricultural metaphor, you reap what you sow, from the Bible, is particularly apt for the Indian tradition because in Sanskrit, we have certain words for understanding karma, such as the idea that actions plant seeds, that is bija, which will later bring forth fruit, phala, or results. So here again, we see a kind of agricultural metaphor of seeds and fruit. Thus, beneficial actions bring forth positive results, while harmful actions bring forth negative or painful results. Merit is what is known as good karma, or the result of beneficial past actions leading to positive future results. Now, such beneficial actions are therefore thought to be meritorious, and a large part of, say, Buddhist practice is about the acquisition of merit or good karma. So what is rebirth? Well, rebirth is the idea that we are born again and again in infinite succession of past and future lives. Now, sometimes it's referred to as reincarnation, which is technically the idea that one has an immortal soul that is reborn. However, Buddhists don't believe in a soul, so technically they believe in rebirth, but not in reincarnation. So, according to the belief in rebirth, we have been reborn in various realms of existence, including as animals, in heavenly realms, and in hell realms, for countless lifetimes, and will continue to do so unless we take special measures to stop this process. So the concepts of rebirth and karma began, as far as we can tell, in ancient India, with the development of what are known as the Shramana, or renouncer traditions, sometime likely between the 9th and the 6th centuries before Common Era. Now, prior to the arising of these traditions, Vedic religion was primarily concerned with correct ritual performance, which would lead to beneficial this-worldly results, such as sons, cattle, good crops, and other sort of worldly benefits. However, with the development of the renouncer traditions, a number of new schools of thought arose both within Orthodox Hinduism and outside of it. Now, all these new traditions, these renouncer traditions, share certain presuppositions about the nature of the world, which differed radically from the Vedic worldview. And foremost among these presuppositions were the ideas of karma and rebirth. Now, this never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, the renouncer traditions refer to as samsara. Samsara is literally this cycle of rebirth, which was considered to be both endless and also painful. Now, the renouncers believed that every sentient being, since beginningless time, has gone through countless rebirths in various realms of existence. As I said before, they can be heavenly, or hell realms, or as animals, even as ghosts, and as humans. Now, while some of these are relatively more pleasant than others, such as being reborn as a god or a goddess, for example, others are thought to be exceedingly unpainful, such as the lowest levels of hell. However, the renouncers considered all of these different rebirths to be ultimately unsatisfactory, impermanent, and a cause of suffering. Therefore, the goal becomes, How does one escape from this never-ending cycle of death and rebirth? And this notion of escape is referred to as moksa, or liberation. Now, the renouncer traditions conceived of moksha as a permanent state of freedom from the cycle of samsara. Now, the specifics of this state of ultimate release and the means by which such a state is attained varies from school to school. And it looks like I am out of time. So, thanks for joining me on Dr. D's 5-minute lecture series, and I hope to see you all again soon. This is Dr. D signing off.